Oh, it's late. I wish someone would erase me tonight. Jeez. Okay, hello. It's really late. It wasn't an exaggeration in dissolve effect. This is Eraser. Schwarzenegger. Now I was going to watch Fair Game the other night and I pulled this one out by accident because it's one of them snappy boxes. And I was talking to Casper today about this actually. So before I'll look back. There's the cover. Just totally like Schwarzenegger. Terminator. So what you don't expect when Schwarzenegger makes his appearance, when you just see his eyes, is a roundhouse kick. I'm not being funny, but I don't even expect Steven Seagal to do a kick any higher than here. Van Damme up there, Scott Atkins, yeah. Wesley Snipes, yeah. Sylvester Stallone, no. Schwarzenegger turning around, roundhouse kick. When the guy's looking in the fridge and gets a surprise, no. Anyway, this came along mid 90s, wasn't it? It's in the mid 90s, so looking 1996, yeah, mid-ish. Coming along the year after like Waterworld and Die Out with Vengeance. Schwarzenegger, this is before Schwarzenegger went down a bit. We had like the level of like End Days was coming and the Sixth Day and stuff like that. And this film, on paper, yeah, it's a typical Schwarzenegger film. Now this film's been cut to fuck. There's a bit where he turns around with a shotgun and it cuts to a completely different scene. So there is an uncut version, I'm aware of that. And one of the things about a film called Sabotage, Schwarzenegger did a couple of years ago, is it felt it went back to like Schwarzenegger, because Schwarzenegger, it was a hard 18 rated guy. You just need to look at Total Recall and Running Man and all that, and you go like, Schwarzenegger's not a fucking family man. Yes, he's got a few family fucking looking for fucking Turbo Man and stuff like that, but when he went 18, he went all out. And I think this film suffered. Obviously, it went for the whole 15 mark. Now it's cashing in on Terminator. As you can see there, holding two rail guns. He will erase your past to protect your future. And it's one of them. So on the back, it's got a shitty crash converter sticker on, which won't come off. But getting a hold of this, it's just not available now. Big thrills and big laughs, and you'll have a blast. Okay, comes with them thingies. So storyline is he basically saves. His job is WITSEC. He basically comes along. This couldn't exist in this modern day technology. I mean, I just got my new phone. It takes me fingerprints. I'm just like, So anyway, back then, he basically comes in and erases you. Basically, stages your death, changes dental and all that kind of shit, and you get a new life, and you've got to testify, and game over, WITSEC. And the girl he's doing basically basically she goes to the FBI and they basically just give her a death sentence. Really, she goes in the WITSEC and copy some files onto a disc, a little smaller disc. It's not quite a CD disc or anything like that, but she basically becomes the target. So they bring in Schwarzenegger to protect her, stage of death and just protect her, and she basically gets set up. And basically, she copies a file for a thing called a railgun, which is electromagnetic pulse energy, rapid fire kind of thing. And now everyone's after her because it's unarmed Neil Seal. Now there's a lot of famous people in this. You've got Babe, come here P. He's in it. James Corbyn's in it. And he hasn't got his candy bar gang to back him up on this. He's actually the good guy. You've got James Caan in it. James Caan's henchman, the Sandman, is back again from Death Warrant, as well as the creepy guy from Riddick, and I'm sure he's in Con Air. Anyway, there's a couple of faces you will recognise, like the bad one of the guys from Masks in it as well. There's a lot of people in it, and basically people are like treason and trying to work out who's doing it, and they want to get a witness, and the witness goes against the witness kind of thing. It's late, sorry. So overall, it's a typical Schwarzenegger film. He comes in there like the fucking Terminator with his big jacket on. He's protector, and it's big stunts, it's big action. If you haven't seen it, I mean, there's the storyline. He's just got to protect this girl. And there's some great stuff in it. There's a bit with the fridge with his hand, and it's just with the bomb. That's quite good. There's a great stunt out of an aeroplane when he's catching a parachute. There's some great practical effects in it, roundhouse kicks and stuff. Music's a little bit cheesy. They try the best to get a "I'll be back" comment in there. There's a lot of few in there. You've been erased. I think that was definitely the one they were going for. But even that, there at the end of the film, it just stops. You know, it cops out a little bit. There's some great stunts. There's a great stunt with the shipyard when they fall. The railguns, though, when they're firing the railguns, it's a product of the time. You just kind of, there's a couple of bits in this where you go, oh, I really don't like that CGI, especially the crocodiles. I remember when I see the trailer for this and just Schwarzenegger turn around, bang, and shoots a crocodile before it tries to get him. You think, oh, fucking hell, it's a crocodile and one Schwarzenegger. No, like, as soon as they start coming out that crocodile tank, a couple of them are like, but then it's just like, it's like, standing on a real crocodile, it's like, there's a real crocodile. And next, you know, it's just, it makes like past it look good. The crocodile effects of that haven't aged well at all. But no, it's quite good. I'm sure it's the I'm sure he passed away. It's the bad guy from Striking Distance as well. He's a good comedy sidekick. But it's a literally fun Schwarzenegger movie, really. You know, there's a bit where he busts out. He just happens to have 2 rail guns that he pulls out. He's fucking walking out of a fucking building with 2 rail guns, taking on everybody. But as I said, this scene when he falls out there, I mean, a lot of it's been done, but the CGI just hasn't aged well. No extra features on it. Really poor DVD menu, like really early DVD menu. But no, it's got some funny bits in it. You will laugh. I mean, it's got some cringy bits again with the whole hand. Corny Schwarzenegger lines and stuff like that. But yeah, he's good in it. You know, he's in on it. He's up to it. You know, you've been erased. But yeah, if you haven't seen it and get a hold of it, check it out. It's up there. If you said to like top 5 Schwarzenegger movies, it wouldn't be in there. You're talking Total Recall. You're talking Predator. You're talking. Oh, I see. You know, but what would be your top 5? There was definitely my top 2, but Eraser wouldn't be. It could be in the top 10. I'll see in the outtakes. Right, note to self: when you're doing a yo-yo shift, when you go late to an early, maybe it's not best to do a review with a beam of light in your eye when it's just midnight. It just is, because I'm rambling. I've been thinking about it all day. I didn't want to get in tomorrow and go oof, because I've been recently thinking, going, oh yeah, I just watched that recently. I go, I didn't do a review. You know, I quite enjoy doing these reviews, random rant reviews. You know, you've been erased. But yeah, I'm literally going to have to go to bed, so there's not much outtakes on this except for being erased. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now. You've been erased.
I love that film. Any
Really?
film's class.
Shut up.
Yes, it is. Even Batman and Robin's class. You won't be sending me to the cooler. Classic. Arnie in every film is mint, except Hercules in New York.
Cocaine.
That film sucked balls. Obviously it was his first film, but still yet sucked balls.
As I said in the review, the only problem with Eraser, the special effects haven't held up. Some was really good, but like the crocodile scenes and stuff like that.
When was that? 1990. I'm going 1998?
No, a bit sooner.
1994.
96, 97.
That's a long time. It's nearly like over 20 years ago.
Aye. Still though.
No, you can't ever say any Arnie films per ever.
I don't know, like what?
There's a horrible one. The zombie's daughter's like turned
Maggie?
into yeah, that's shit.
He's minting it though.
Oh no, see, I thought it was absolute dog shit, so I lied. There is bad films from Arnie. Maggie's one of them.
It's his new film. It's one of his new films.
Yeah, it took balls. He's getting old. He should call it a day.
But no,
Unless he does another Terminator film.
he is.
What?
They're filming it now.
So excited.
You had said that for Predator, and then you were like, "Oh, I turned it off halfway through."
It was shit.
Right, hang on.